Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Steven. If we haven't met yet, new to the retirement journey, new to the YouTube channel, but I wanted to create another video with focus on achieving joyful retirement. I had mentioned in one of my other videos that retirement came up on me a little bit sooner than I was anticipating. And so therefore I'm kind of learning on the fly a little bit, and I thought, well, I've been reading some books, I've been watching other channels, so I thought, hey, there's other folks out there that probably could use the same kind of help as I am, same kind of help as that I need, so why not just open up a YouTube channel. In full disclosure, financially speaking, I mean, I'm really okay, but I'm still reasonably young. I'm 60, so I feel like I can't just sit around. So I'm looking at all kind of avenues. This is something I've always wanted to do, was start a YouTube channel. I've got one that I started for my birding feeding, my bird feeding, and I've got this one I thought would be a little bit of a different avenue. I thought other folks may be in a similar situation as far as talking about retirement. What do you do? How do you achieve joyful retirement, long-term joyful retirement? So thought I would start this series of videos. Welcome to the porch. This is kind of where I'm going to try and film the videos, weather permitting. Last week's video, I was down in Mississippi. I went to visit my dear father, who's 83 this year. Spent the week down there. Just had a great time with him. He's doing wonderful. Got a few little memory issues that are cropping up. He's 83, but he's eased into retirement very nicely, and he's a bit of a model for myself as well in terms of just how easy he went into that transition. 800-mile journey from central North Carolina down there. It's quite a ride. But goodness, every time I try and think of another way of doing it, fly, rent a car, those type of things, it just never really gives me offers me the flexibility that I desire. So I go down there, try and get down there about every 8 to 10 weeks or so, and I visit with him, and great time, great food. It's a good part of the country in terms of food and weather and such. So I had a wonderful time there. Made it back to North Carolina. Let's see what else. Finished my book that I had been mentioning in a previous video that was recommended to me, called Halftime. So I'll comment a little bit on that here in a minute. Let's see what else did I do. The gym. Big believer in healthy mind, healthy body, healthy life. Got back and was able to watch my 18-year-old son on the drums at church. That's always a blessing. My daughter, 15, received her lifeguard certificate, so she's gonna be a lifeguard this summer. And then my wife kept things going around here as she always does at a high level. And so anyway, it's great to be home. Great to go visit Dad, but it's great to be home as well. Let's see what else. I got to do a little bit of practicing on some of my new hobbies. I mentioned previously about a drone. I was able to fly it this week without crashing it. So that's fun. There's a good bit of a learning curve in terms of being able to fly it nice and smooth and get really nice photos. It's easy to just got to get it up in the air and mess around a little bit, but as far as getting any good cinematic, good photos, quite a bit of a learning curve on that. Let's see, what else? I did want to mention, I'm trying to put some structure around these videos, so I'm not just rambling on without any kind of direction. So I did want to try and offer not money advice, financial advice, because I'm not a financial planner, but there's a few things that I've noticed folks in retirement, and let's face it, retirement for majority of us, I mean, we need to be careful with budgets. We need to be careful with just our financial spending. One easy thing that I think a lot of folks are overlooking is, particularly the ones who had multiple jobs and multiple 401ks, consolidate all of those 401ks into a single, pick your preferred financial advisor. I use Vanguard, just who I chose years ago. But I realized I had duplicity in admin fees because of, I worked here for a while and left a 401k there under their administrative, duplicated that a few times, and each one of those charged quite a bit in fees every year. So goodness gracious, all of y'all who have not consolidated all those 401ks into a single money manager, do it immediately, because you are throwing money away in unnecessary admin fees. By law, they have to allow you to consolidate it. It's an easy process, a few forms on both sides. Get it consolidated immediately. Don't sleep on that. Get that done right away to save you some pretty significant money depending upon your balances, because usually it's a percentage. 1% on 100,000 is $1,000 a year. So do that right away. What else do I want to talk about? I'm just trying to add a little bit of structure to these videos. Anyway, hope everyone had a great week. Hope you're able to get out and enjoy some of the weather. I think some of the parts of the country getting a whole lot more snow this week. I feel for you. My goal is to eventually get below the snow line, even here in North Carolina. Anyway, great week. Visit my father. Got to see my family do all kind of wonderful things. Got to practice on my drone flying. Got to continue my bird feeding. I have to show you I started making these bird seed logs because I got tired of filling up the trays every morning or whatever. So I said, man, I'm gonna make these bird seed logs. They work wonderful. I have to tell you a little bit about that. The book, before I forget, finished this book. I'm not a big book reader. This book was offered to me in terms of working on halftime or fourth quarter. This author, Bob Buford, he's wrote a few books now, and this one was recommended to me. I did end up finishing this book, and there's some great takeaways in terms of encouraging you to find your purpose in life, your core purpose in life, transitioning from success to significance, successful career. Now let's have a significant retirement, halftime fourth quarter. Find a way to balance your life in terms of a healthy family life, personal life, as well as giving back for those who choose to do that. And that's something that I want to do. I really feel like God's blessed me with an abundance of wonderful things in life, and I want to give back, whether it be locally. We did sign up for our first mission trip in June, mid-June, I believe it is. That my wife and I are going to go on. We'll leave the kids behind and we'll go off on the mission trip. So looking forward to that. So anyway, love to hear your comments, tips, advice, how to achieve a joyful retirement. Like to hear your thoughts on the consolidation activity. Have you done that? Did you do that? Or have you done that? Do you recommend doing that? Just whatever else that you got to do this week that added joy into your retirement. Maybe it's a great book. Maybe it's a new restaurant. Maybe it's a new meal or a dish. Perhaps you saw a play or a movie or something you could recommend to the rest of us. But as we progress through these videos, I really hope to get folks who are older than me, 70s, 80s, who have achieved joyful retirement success. Let us, younger guys, let us know what your secrets were and how you did it. One of the things I'm going to do is I met a old friend of mine recently. He's a retired airline pilot. And he was up at the ball field, and I said, what in the world are you doing up here? And he said, I just enjoy getting out here, helping stripe the fields and whatever. And I said, sign me up. So I'm waiting for those guys to get back in touch with me. That'll be fun. I was a baseball player growing up as a kid. So anyway, that's it for this week. I hope this is enjoyable to you. I hope I'm not rambling on too much. I'm gonna do my best to be genuine, have as few edits as I can, because that's a time killer, editing videos. But anyway, leave me your thoughts. Maybe hit the subscribe button, share the video if you think it's enjoyable for you, And I look forward to getting to know all you guys out there. Thank you so much. Again, this is Stephen, and I always like to sign off with Daddy-O's porch. Life happens. Talk to Jesus. Coffee always helps. Have a great day and even better week. Take care. Bye-bye.